Right, so this is block B. Got them in their breakout rooms right now. We're on agenda item number 2, new plot lesson, generalizing patterns. Here I have the breakout room set up, four per group. Okay, along with their new plot lesson here, on what they're doing. So on this other screen here, I got my their lessons that they did previously on the tabletops, showing their illustration, since they're asked to refer back to it here on this lesson. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this, go join room number 1. All right, Israel, Josue, Brian, and Alberto. Okay, first things first here, some documentation,
Recording in progress.
Some documentation here that I need you guys to do for me to be able to monitor and keep track of your progress here. I need those of you guys who are in this in group 1 or breakout room number 1, put your names anywhere on this screen here, on this page 1. Okay, so Israel, type in your name there on the Jamboard. Josue, type in your name. Brian and Alberto, put your name on the Jamboard. Okay, if you guys are not on the Jamboard, because you're not, then let me know so I can give you the link again. All right. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna go make sure the rest of the class knows that they need to put their names on each page. Okay. So start working on number 2, on answering question number 2. Yeah, so I gotta just make sure that they're all that have their name.
Recording in progress.
I gotta make sure that they all have their name. That way I can later, when it comes down to grading purposes, I can go back and check and see their progress, see what they did. Okay, so
recording in progress.
This is breakout room number 2. Okay, once again, this is breakout room number 2, which is Andres, Liliana, Uriel, and Isabella. I need you to, on slide 2 of the Jamboard, I need you guys to put your name somewhere, anywhere on that page there. Okay. So once again, this is breakout room 2. So you're working on slide 2. I need Andres, Liliana, Uriel, and Isabella. So Andres, you're here. Liliana, Uriel, and Isabella, you guys are not on here. Why? You guys are not on the Jamboard. Or 9 total. Okay, wait a minute. I see you guys now. Yeah. Okay. So make sure you guys put your names on there. This is the way. If you want to get credit for today, guys, if you want to get credit for today's participation, you got to put your name there. Otherwise, you're gonna get skipped and you won't get any credit. I can't move it. So which one is this? Yours? It'll move. Just let it load up. Maybe reload it. Maybe. There you go. Okay. So so do that up and work on task 2. Okay. I gotta go one more group here. Let them know.
Recording in progress.
Man, that thing's annoying. All right.
Recording in progress.
So group 3 or breakout room 3, Daniel, Alejandro, and Fermin. On slide 3 of the Jamboard here, go ahead and put your names on anywhere on that sheet, on that slide there, just so I know.
it's not letting me log on to the Jamboard.
It's not. Why is
No.
that? Can you reload it? Maybe. Reload the page. Do you have the right link? Because I gave you two links.
Okay,
What?
thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're on.
Just send me back to the Google page, the search engine.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on for me. Oh yeah, you're not on there. Okay, you're not on. Let me give you the link again. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let me share that with you. Okay, in the chat box, go ahead and click on that now. See if that gets you in.
It says it's loading.
Okay. All right. So while it's loading here, Daniel, Alejandro, and Fermin, let's go ahead and look at your work here. I'm looking at your. Let's look at Daniel's picture. Daniel, did you get a chance to download your painting, your picture for the test? Yeah. Can you paste it on there for us to see? You gotta have to paste it as a PNG file. PNG file. If you took a screenshot of it and saved it on your desktop just like that, and just go hit the little the add image icon to the far left. Hit add image and it'll pop up. Another box will pop up. You want to browse, hit the browse button so you can pull it out of your desktop and add it to your Jamboard. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Hey, Fermin, did you get in?
Still loading.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay, so put your name there. And Alejandro, I need you to put your name también, okay?
On which one? On
Slide 3, your breakout room 3.
Okay.
Alejandro, you too. Okay, Alejandro? And then Fermin, there you go. Okay, so good. Did you do your picture too, Fermin? I don't see. Let's see. Fermin, let's see. No, I don't see your work. Oh, you're doing it on paper, right? I remember that. You were doing it on paper, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at Daniel's here. So you can't see it? Let's bring it up more. All right, so we got to come up with the method. So let's see if we can come up with some kind of approach here to figure this out. Well, actually, you know what? Fermin, what happened to Fermin? Oh, dude, because Fermin's got it. You do too, dude. You were in here. Daniel, you got it too. I forgot you guys were in class when I was explaining this. Why don't you explain it to Alejandro? Okay, can you show us? Can you show Alejandro what I illustrated here? You know, not necessarily the equation, but just kind of how I color coded those things with that, and how I use that to help me understand this a little bit more. Okay. Now I specifically asked you to bring yours up because you have two examples. You have the 20 and you have the 30. Okay, you have the 20 centimeter and you have the second one is your 30 centimeters. Okay, this is a 30 by 30. Now, in the task you were asked to do a 40, right? So let me see. Actually, I want to do this here. Make this smaller. Okay, so if that's a 20. If that's a 20 and that's a 30, the 40, you would draw it like this. So that's gonna be, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Now I'm counting threes here because those are the number of half tiles that I'm skipping through. Okay, do you see that? Because now I'm looking at the 40. This is a 40 centimeters. Now, I like the way you colored them right here. You colored your boxes. Okay, so how can you use that information now to help us understand this a little bit better and come up with a strategy or method for calculating how many number of hole tiles? So Fermin, let me get Fermin back in the room, okay? So work on that. I'll get Fermin in here, and then he'll help you guys a little bit more. Hey, Fermin.
Recording in progress.
Fermin.
Yes.
So I'm gonna send you to your group now, okay?
Okay.
And help them out, okay, dude. Since you already know how to do this, okay? Help them with the
Okay.
with the picture. All right. So go ahead and get to your group. Go into your
Yeah.
breakout room. Hold on. Can I send you? Oh no, I'll send you in right now. You're in group room 3.
Yes.
There you go. Go ahead and jump in there now. All right.
Recording in progress.
All right. So group 1, Israel, Josue, and Alberto. Okay. Let me see. I got you. Fermin's in the wrong. Okay, Fermin, you need to get on the right group. Okay. So Israel, Josue, and Alberto. Let's see what you guys have here. Did any of you guys finish up your? Alberto, you wrote just double the shapes you use for a 20 by 20. Okay. So Alberto, you just double it. So what do you mean by that? Let's take a pic. Let's take one of your pictures here first of all. Let's see. You got Israel and Josue. Josue, you got a great Josue. Can you download your image that you downloaded from the previous tag? Can you download that into your Jamboard here for us to see? Just go to the far left hand corner, to the left hand side. Just hit add image. Click on add image, and it'll take you to your. Hopefully you saved it onto your desktop, and just add it there. Because I want to take your example there, and we're going to build off that. Josue, did you hear me? Okay, yeah. Go ahead and do that now. Israel, you didn't. Did you write? Did you draw anything, Israel? No. Yeah. Oh, you took on class. Okay, you took a screenshot. Well, just go ahead. And, if you want to add yours too, so we can look at it. Okay. And then Alberto kind of has the right idea here. Okay, so Alberto put just, not in your own, you could just double it. Okay. And I want us to take that right there, just double, and kind of explain this a little bit more. What he, and kind of like explain what you saw there, Alberto. Okay, just doubling it, because there's something there. There's definitely something there, and you're on the right track there. But I want to see. I want an image to come up first, Josue's or Israel's image to come up. So just how to add an image there, Israel. Yeah, go to add image, and then upload it into your Jamboard. Okay, do that. I'll come back. I'm gonna check up on group 2 here, or breakout room 2. Okay, finish that up, and then I'll be back in about a minute.
Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Okay, so listen, I'm looking at your Jamboard right now, group 2, breakout room 2, which is Andres, Liliana, Uriel, and Isabella. Okay, and unless you guys are using Magic Ink, I can't see anything. So, Liliana, okay, well, just recreate it, Liliana. Recreate your image. Or let me see, who else did this here? Liliana, you got a good one. Let's see, who else is in your group? Andres, Liliana, Uriel. Okay, reload then. You're stuck, your screen's jammed. Okay, hit reload. Can you hit reload at least? You did? Okay, you're probably gonna have to log out, Liliana, and then log back in. Okay, so that means you're gonna have to restart your system. Okay, I'll let you back in the waiting room. Okay, when you do that, go ahead and do that now. No, restart. You're gonna have to log out, turn the computer off, restart it again. Okay, I'll let you back in. So Uriel, what do you have as far as your for picture here for number one? Oh, you haven't got that. Okay, Andres, you haven't got that either. Um, well, we put you guys in a tough situation here, people. Okay, because none of you guys did the work for number one. Okay, you got to recreate that picture. You got to do number one. I'll be back. Talk about it. Somebody do something. Okay.
Recording in progress.
All right. So we got back.
Recording in progress.
So back on number one here. So we got some pictures here. So let's look at Daniel's here, and Alberto's. You're just doubling it. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2. Can I zoom in here more? Let me see. How do I? Okay, zoom in more. Does that zoom in for you guys too, or what? Or does that just zoom in mine? Oh, just zoom in mine. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here real quick is I'm just gonna shade in a couple boxes here. Okay. I'm gonna shade in, or not shade in, but just market lines here. Okay. That one there, and I use the different colors. I use different color right here. This one. Okay, so we have that, and then we have the final row. This is a tile. This represents the all right. So this represents what size tabletop does this represent? There's 25 tiles. This represents the 40, right? Are we referring to the 40 on this one? Would you agree? So this is our 40 by 40. Okay. So in this 40 by 40, we have one tile here. Okay, if you look at it this way, we have one tile there. We have 3 tiles there. We'll just put 1, 3. How much is there? How much is in the blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. And then the yellow should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what happens on the flip side of this? Okay, don't we have the same number of boxes there as well? So, so is there a need for us to recount that? Israel? Do we need to recount that? No. Okay. Which is why Alberto indicated there that we double it. Right, Alberto? Is that why you said that? Is that what you saw? Alberto, can you elaborate that a little bit? Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? Alberto. Is he here? Alberto, are you with us or what? You got a great idea here that I need you to share with the group. Jose, what do you think about that? You think Alberto's onto something, or you just got lucky? All right, Israel, you solo, bro. You solo. Okay, so maybe chat with each other. Okay, talk about it. You guys have to discuss this. Okay, I mean, I can't give you all the answers. That's the way it works, my friends. Okay. I can help guide you and facilitate the learning process for you, but I can't give you the answers to everything. You need to discover it on your own. So I'll let you guys work on that.
Recording in
Liliana.
progress.
What group were you in, Liliana? Do you remember? Liliana, what breakout room were you in? 2, okay. I'm sending you back in there, okay? How much time we have here? Oh, we still got 20 minutes. So about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Recording in progress.
All right, so Daniel, Alejandro, and Fermin, I'm on your Jamboard here. So where are you guys at right here with this explanation? 30. So you got 20, 30. Fermin.
Yes.
So talk to me about why don't you create that table of values? Remember that you have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do that. Start with that. Do that table of values right there. And by the way, there's about 5 more minutes, huh? We're done here at what, 12:40, right? What time do we get out?
Yeah, 12:40.
Okay, 12:40. It's 12:30 right now. So 5 minutes to wrap this to do this, and then 5 minutes for you guys to go into other people's Jamboard.
Okay. So this.
Where are you doing that? Where's your table of values at? Do it on the Jamboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little weird. So I'm trying to do this on the phone. I don't.
Oh, you're on a phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, that sucks. That is kind of hard. All right, let me do that for you guys. Okay, let me do that for you. You have it on ClassKick, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let me do that for you real quick because it's gonna take forever, man. Because I want your group the other group members to see that. Okay, so hold on. Is that why you couldn't make it to class today, or what? You're busy right now, doing other things?
I at the beginning of class. I was in. I was on the computer, but I'm on the. When I
Okay.
tried switching to the phone, that's when it started not working.
All right, so we have this table, okay? So we have a table here, guys, and in this table we have X and Y, okay? And we'll number this 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this X represents the number of rows, okay? So when on the first row, and this is looking at it diagonally, okay? So if I'm looking at the 40 by, if I'm looking at this one right here, okay? First row 1. Actually, no, not that one. I'm gonna look at this one right here. So row 1, how many whole boxes do we have? 1, right? Okay. So actually, when there's 0 rows on that one, my bad. So we gotta go back to 0. So I always start off with 0.
Mr. Rodriguez.
Yep.
I kind of have to leave right now.
Yeah,
Is
go
there
for it, man.
Any homework or anything I need to do?
No.
Like after class?
No. Just no.
Oh,
I just
I'll
finished.
have a good weekend.
Okay, then take it easy for me. So this is 1, and then this is 5, 13, and 25. Okay, so with this one right here, we have a difference now of 4, 8, and 12. Okay, Alejandro, are you there? Alejandro. Hey, Daniel, I really went over this with you, man. You know. Okay. So, let me go over with the class, okay? I'm going to share this with the rest of the class. So, let's get you guys back in the breakout rooms. No, back in the main rooms, I mean.
Recording in progress.
All right, so guys, for the next, so do I got you guys back here? All right, so let's look at some of your work here, okay? And I'll go ahead and share my screen so you can all see it. But you guys do have the option of jumping around from Jamboard to Jamboard, okay? So you can go into other people's work. So if you're in group 1 and you want to see group 2's work, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start with group 1 here and kind of do a little gallery walk is what they say, okay? And just kind of walk through each of them. Feel free to use I want you to guys use the sticky notes to give feedback to your classmates, okay? So write something constructive, okay? Something you like about their work there, all right? So I want you guys to give feedback to your classmates, all right? So go ahead and take about 3 minutes to do that. There's only three groups here. So if you're in group 1, go to group 2 and 3 and leave a note there, okay? I am going to be grading this, so if I don't see your name on anything of this, then you're going to get a 0. Okay, so leave a comment, leave a note. Group 3. So go ahead and take 3 minutes to do that. When you make your note, oh yeah, you're right. Put his name there. Put his name please on the Jamboard. Yeah, because he took off, right? And if you leave a note, with your comment, I want you to at least leave one comment. Each one of you guys needs to leave one comment. Put your name on the sticky note so I know who that comment's coming from. So if I'm gonna leave a note, I'll put Carlos, and it don't have to be something like real fancy. Make a comment like your picture, good illustration, very clear, or even a compliment, good job. Leave a compliment, yeah. Leave a comment if you have something to say about their work. Maybe they didn't put anything. You can say I like group 2, man. They really didn't get anything but their names. There's nothing to comment on that, right? You can't comment on that. So I don't want you to be sarcastic. I don't want you to be smart ass about it. Just move on to the next group, okay? But at least one comment per. There's at least 2 groups that did something, okay? Leave a comment there for them. If you like their illustration, their drawing, compliment them on that. It's always good to hear that from somebody. Hey, good job. A little pat on the back. Right, it's about 1 more minute. Okay, so as you guys are working on that, I'm gonna take us back to our Nearpod lesson. Okay, so you guys are still on Nearpod, right? Yeah. So let's go back to the Nearpod lesson and continue on with that. Okay, so group comparison. Now this next Nearpod lesson, this collaborative board, I want you to tell me, okay, what were some similarities and differences you noticed when you compared your work to your classmates' work? So go ahead and share that in the Nearpod lesson. Share your thoughts and submit them for us to look at. Okay, hit submit when you're done. So on Nearpod, Can you send me the link again? Yes, I could. Here's the link. There you go, Liana, in the chat box. So go ahead and submit your answers there. So submit your answers, guys. We're in Nearpod right now. So what were some similarities and differences you noticed when you compared your work to the classmates' work? So those are you guys, those two groups, group 1 and group 3. You guys did you look at the similarities? You can even go back to the Jamboard if you split your screen up, go back to your Jamboard and look at your group 1 and 2. And for group 2 who didn't do anything here, if you did your illustration independently and you just didn't do it on the Jamboard, okay? What are your similarities and differences that you had there? That you saw, okay? Guys, you guys got to submit something on Nearpod, huh? There you go, finally. All right. Okay. And I'll go ahead and keep everything confidential here so that some wrote a better understanding of it. Okay, good. What else do we have? So I got one post there. Okay, I got here's some more posted, guys. We got some more comments here. Here we go, another one. Okay, the color coded the different tiles. Good. Some of you guys noticed the difference. So some of them were coded, others weren't, right? Do you think that was helpful for those of you guys who saw the color coded ones and you think that was helpful to help you see kind of like or identify a pattern? Some people, another comment here that it showed an example of a 30 centimeter and a 40 example. Right, so now you saw one that had the 30 and 40, so it's kind of a progression moving up and back. Okay, so a couple more seconds here before I move on to the next slide here. And if you liked one of these comments, go ahead and hit the heart button for like. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Now, on the next slide, okay, we already described, okay, we're gonna skip that section there. You remember this from our task yesterday, Leon's method? Okay, this is a similar task that you guys were given to describe here. So let's look at his method and describe the problem-solving approach the student used. Okay, so let me go back to this task. He has 1. Notice that the numbers there, he has 1, and then he has 1 plus 3 plus 1 equals 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 equals 13. So what do you think he's described? What do you think he's doing here? Okay, to come up with the number of whole tiles here. Okay, so I want you to go ahead on this next slide. Go ahead and describe what his approach. Okay, and then submit your answer to me, please. So describe the problem-solving approach that he uses. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna ask you guys to stick around for a couple of minutes afterwards, okay? Because the bell's gonna ring right now. But I want us to finish these next couple of slides here. So go ahead and submit your work when you're done. So we've got some in progress right now going on. I think nobody submitted anything yet. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and then there'll be no homework today. I was gonna give you guys a task, but you know, you guys been working pretty hard at this, so I'm gonna give you guys a break. Just finish up anything that you guys haven't done. Remember, we're coming down to the last week here. Okay, so here's an example here. Somebody submitted something, so I'm gonna share this with you guys here. Hopefully you guys can see that now. Was that he was adding the different colored tiles. Okay, so he was adding the different colored tiles. Okay, good. So I'll share that one. See what else we have. Another one. We'll do one more example here. Doesn't really say nothing there. So unshare. Close that one. How about this one here? First, let me share this here with you guys. And this student here put finish the first equation. Okay, not quite sure what that means. Guys, gotta be more specific here. So, all right, let's go ahead and go to the next slide here. If you guys haven't submitted, submit it now. Now, this is another example here. Gina's method. Okay, same problem. Now we have a different example. Take a look at Gina's method here. See how she numbers the whole boxes with 3s, 2s, 3s, 2s, and then the second box 4s, 3s. Okay, take a minute to look at that illustration there. We'll go to the next slide, and then I'll ask you to describe her method. Okay, take a note at the bottom where she's 3 times 3 plus 2 times 2, 4 times 4 plus 3 times 3. What do you think the next box? What do you think the next sequence would be? Okay. So let's go ahead and work on the next slide here. Go ahead and describe the problem-solving approach she uses. So you should notice the two different styles there, with Leon's and Gina's here. Okay, Leon's they're both coming up with the same solution at the end, but they're using two different methods. Okay, one's using one method, the other one's using a different method. All right, so go ahead and finish your answer. Submit it to me, please. Once you submit your work, we'll review it real quick, and we can get out of here. All right, so we've got one submission here. So let me share with the group here. One student indicated here he sees the amount of numbers there is per column and multiplies. Good. So you saw that Gina's multiplying. Okay. Hopefully you guys all saw that as well. One more screen here. Adding the numbers in the tiles. Okay, adding the numbers. Good. So you know that multiplication is addition, by the way. All right. So I think that's it for us, too. Let's call it a day. We'll finish this up again. Actually, we're done. Yeah, we won't go into the Eva's method. Eva's method is a little bit more complicated, but we'll discuss that on Tuesday when we get back, okay? All right, guys, good job. See you back here tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. Have a good weekend, everybody. If you need to talk to me, I'll stick around here, okay?